Solomon music. It's gonna be Solomon. It's gonna be Solomon on the biggity beat, ladies and gentlemen. This is the most incredibly biggity back in 1970. It's gonna be the super diggity super awesome jiggly chess, the best, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly. It's gonna be the double diggity Dutch. He's so incredible. His name is what? John Hein Donor. But he's up against the beast, the most beastly of all wiggly, of all jiggly, of all the most biggity beastly. Don't have him look at you, please, ladies and gentlemen. Back in Amsterdam, back in gosh darn Amsterdam, gosh darn Amsterdam, back in gosh jiggly darn it, it's gonna be in Amsterdam. Anyway, biggity back to. Anyway, biggity back to. Anyway, biggity back to back to Amsterdam. Ladies and jiggly, super diggity, Simon and Giggly Garfunkel actually knew when to be over there in 1970. Holy cannoli, this is the biggity best place to be. So sorry that I don't. I'm sorry about the biggity beat. I'm sorry about the biggity beat. I'm sorry about the biggity beat, but I like that biggity beat, even though it's a riggedy random biggity beat. Ladies and jiggly, super diggity super awesome. This is gonna be the biggity best. Obviously, obviously, in the wiggly white's gonna be the double diggity Dutch, super diggity, tries me might, Jan Donor. Jan Donor up against the biggity Boris. Who? Boris Spassky? Are you kidding me? That guy's the giggly greatest. Chickity chest giggly God. Obviously, he's got the biggity best. Chicky. Obviously, he's got the biggity best. Chicky. Got the biggity best. Chickity chest moves, ladies and boys and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Biggity Blitz style, brought to you in Biggity Park by IBM, Chickity Chess, 1970, Amsterdam, ladies and jiggly, but boys and giggly. Jan, the diggity double, diggity Dutch, Chickity Chess, biggity player in the wiggly white up against Boris Spassky. Might be victory for Boris Spassky, most liggity likely. Anyway, biggity back to natural biggity beats. They got the biggity best, biggity chickity chess, biggity beats. We all agree. Who? Me too. I completely, utterly, indubitably agree. Which 60 side, 6 side is Jan Donner gonna castle on? We'll have to wait and see. OMG. Here we can see it's not going to be a castle at all. He's going to be charging with the king right to the front of the biggity chickity chess, biggity board. He's going to be trying to take control of the chess board from Boris Spassky, but Boris Spassky's like a console. He's not going to lickety lose. He's absolutely indubitably not going to diggity die. Unlike the astronauts, they completely, utterly, once in a wiggly while, completely, utterly, diggity, once in a wiggly while, completely, utterly, once in a wiggly while, they die. E-I-E. Oh my gosh. Anyway, biggity back to who's got victory. He's gonna be most likely Boris Spassky. He's up on biggity pond, at least for the moment. He's gonna be diggity tap, diggity dancing, and then suddenly his king actually advances on the jiggity chessboard. He says, I don't need the castle either. Not no more. Holy cannoli, Boris Spassky's got the jiggity chess, biggity moves that we all like indubitably completely agree that we should possibly be jealous of. He most liggity likely we're gonna be most jealous of. Most liggity likely we're gonna be. Anyway, biggity back to real flow by who? Instrumental. Real flow. Who? Instrumental. I can't actually just repeat everything 2 diggity times because that actually doesn't make it everything riggedy rhyme. Who? I try to make everything riggedy rhyme, but I'm the wiggity worst wiggity rat cast commentator, except for I'm the first. Anyway, biggity B-E-S-T, that's me, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, biggity back to G-E-S-T. How can I not be the biggity best? But I'm also the wiggly worst. Because I'm the only riggedy rap cast commentator. Everybody always agrees in the future that they could possibly be as cool as me. But I absolutely look in the diggity dictionary. And there you see me up against Boris Spassky. But Boris Spassky says a biggity fun on up. How could that possibly be? I was biggity born in 1970. Anyway, Houston, we have a biggity problem. Boris Spassky's got the chickity chest biggity moves. We groove to Boris Spassky. Spassky in the Chickadee chest moves. That's what we do right. We Chickadee tries, we might copy Boris Spassky, but we can never be indubitably as cool as he. Who? Boris Spassky. This guy's got the biggity best Chickadee chest ever. G-E-R-E-G. Great. His great. That's G-E-R-E-A-T. That's great. We're like great. He's got the biggity best. Tony the Tiger was thinking, telling me to quit copyright, biggity protection infringement. But most likely, Eagle Chickadee Chest would actually be able to sue me. Or who? Natural Biggity Beats. It sounds those Biggity Beats. Anyway, biggity back to who? Biggity back to the chicky.